One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. And the Ducks will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks the tackle. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Illinois putting together a really nice drive. He leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Parker. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the done. Pick. First down, then getting down.
And, man, that's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like, he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back. He wants to pass the football, but he's like, I got plenty of space to get the first down with a little extra.
There he goes. Oh, the sweet feet. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Illinois, 7, Oregon, 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Oregon's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle, it's Myers. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Ducks will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gonna run it. It's Maddox. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Looking downfield, it's Parker. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
And the Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Puts it out of the air. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Might be changing the route. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical.
Intercepted for the 11th time. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Using his legs, it's Maddox. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Takes the easy completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pulled the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Mason. Touchdown, Ducks! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Pressure coming, and they get to the quarterback.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The give to the left. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll try to pop the draw. Fights off a defender. They finally wrestle down this. But not before he picks up some valuable ground. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. It's a reverse. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Maddox. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball game.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Illini!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He wants to change this route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. Turning it on. And the defense drags him down. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Caught over the middle. It's Mason. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
And the Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab over the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Big fella moving. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Bars their way in. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down? It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Looking for the time with the extra point.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPL, see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Parker. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Excellent coverage that time, didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Meyer. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throwing catch.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
On the move, it's Myers. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The Ducks will try to punch it in on first and goal. Let's go! Trying to pound it in. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. First and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Using the quick game. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Looking to pass. It's Parker. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Looking for a gap. It's Maddox. Makes the play in the backfield again, and the defense can use a timeout and get the ball back here. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's a return from midfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
They'll go back to the air on second down. It's complete. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Back to pass on second down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed over the middle, it's Mason. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. It's complete. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's got the tight end. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
To the air, it's Parker. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes ahead. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At the 37.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Wants to throw again. Finds his tight end. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And really nice on third down there, throwing in rhythm. You're throwing the hitch against zone. You're taking your steps. There's no hesitation. You're not even hitching. That back foot plants, and the ball comes out immediately. Really nice.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Takes a handoff. It's Maddox. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Hands it off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
To throw, it's Parker. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit, because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. The snap sets up to throw. Looking for the score! And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it behind the line. It's Mason. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Wide receiver going in motion. Goes straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
31, Illinois, 17.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Makes the grab. It's Chase. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Illinois had a chance to think it over, and they'll open the final period, going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man in the middle. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll leave it with him. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Snagged in the middle. It's Mason. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Parker. Makes the catch. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. It's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet. I don't know. It's luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gets the back moving. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The screen, and watch out. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Illinois putting together a really nice drive.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Illinois right back to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Ducks! The defense takes matters into its own hands. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. These corners going to give them some space. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Parker. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. He'll start this drive firing. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. There he goes. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught near the sticks. It's Lincoln. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Back to throw, it's Parker. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Lincoln. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Darrisaw. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
He's got him this time. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This